Hello the internet! It is Friday the 16th of September 2022 and welcome back to the channel. When I lived here in the year 2000 in Queenstown, I looked out my bedroom window and I could see this huge hill that you see beside me now. It's called Queenstown Hill. Now, unbeknownst to me, there is a walk that you can do from the front of Queenstown that goes up the Queenstown Hill. It's a lovely walk, but in 2000, I just went straight out across Gorge Road and scaled up the hill just to see what was up there.
Well, I'm up. I guess I'll always remember Good Friday 2000 for the time when I scaled that hill. You can look back down on all of Queenstown. It's quite amazing. Have a look. Yeah, and the only way to celebrate a journey such as the one I've just undertaken is to crack open a beer. And what better beer than a Spates? Spates beer, pride of the South, $7.99 a six pack. I don't care where it comes from. But I'll tell you what, if Spates was an Australian beer, I bet the slogan, the catchphrase would go something like this. Go on, have a Spates, mate.
Fast forward 22 years later, or 21 years later, it's 2022, and I'm looking at this hill again, and I've been looking at it daily from the top of Coronet Peak where I work, and I'm thinking, I want to climb this hill again, but I want to do it from the backside. So I've just taken a bus up Gorge Road, got out at Chesney at the bridge, walked up, found this track called Watty's Track, and I'm kind of hoping it winds its way down to, I guess, the river, and then kind of scans around the backside of this mountain, because I've seen a spot where it could be a bit sketchy, but then there's a spot further north, I suppose, that's a little bit more chilled to climb up. I'm not a great climber, I'm not a climber, but I'm just gonna hike up. And then what I feel that's gonna happen is once we get up to the top, it won't be like this, by the way, it'll be a lot mellower, but once we get up to the top, it's basically a flat plateau all the way across, and I'll just walk out to the front and then back down the actual Queenstown Hill walk. And that'll be a great day's out. So let's see where this track goes. Wow. Shot over river, folks. Very nice. It's like every turn you take, it just pops out into stunning scenery. And this does remind me that this could be, if this mission doesn't work up Queenstown Hill, I also had a mission to walk the Shotover River all the way back to where it joins up with the Kawara, I can never say that word. That'd be a nice walk too. So there's two options here. It says here, there's a sign that says no access, no public access past this point. Well, that's the sign there. What does this say? Persons are advised this property is listed as a member of the Otago Anti-Poaching Initiative. What's poaching? All persons entering this property must obtain permission from the landowner occupier before entering, or they may face prosecution. What? What is... I'm going to give that number a call then.
Hi, Calvin Middleton here, how are you? Sorry I missed your call. If it's urgent, flip us a text. I probably will get onto that quicker than checking my voicemail. Otherwise, leave a message after the beep. Hey, thanks very much. Have a good one. Bye.
At the tone, record your message.
Oh, g'day John. My name's Benon. I'm just standing at a gate to, I guess it's the end of Watty's Track. And it says to call the number if you wanted to take a walk on the private land. I see all the signs. I'll flick you a text message like you said, but I'm just looking to go for a walk, a hike, shoot video. So I'll give you a text. Cheers, buddy. Okay, so I sent a message and it says, hey John, just left you a message in regards to taking a walk along the Shotover from the Watty's Track, which is I guess what this would be the end of. Looking to shoot a little video while taking a hike. Cheers, Benon. And I guess we'll just wait here and see what the response is. I thought these guys might have been part of it, but they're just sightseers as well. I don't want to break any rules here. Yeah, and I guess, I mean, I wonder if this is a no-go, like if I can't go past this point, I wonder if I can go down to the river and walk along the river edge. Surely that would be permissible, but we'll wait and see. I don't know how long we'll wait, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, I just wonder if this track is off limits, then can I scamper down? I mean, I don't want to go on this house, but no one owns the river, right? I can go along the riverbank, but then it looks like I've got to be on the other side of it, although I don't know. We'll just see what happens here. Okay, well, a text message just came in. Hi, Benon, sorry, that can't happen. It's private property. I hope you understand. Definitely not. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to give him a call. Can I call? Can I call you? I want to clarify the river option, but it looks like from this gate it's definitely a no-go. There's the jet boat going up the river. That does throw a dampener into the day, doesn't it? Okay, he's replying to "Can I call you?" In 1 hour. He said, you can call me in 1 hour, but no access at the moment. Thank you. Okay, so maybe I'm allowed if I wait an hour? Do I just wait here for a whole hour? I noticed there's a, says here, there's an induction, an online induction. I can hit that QR code. I guess I could do that while I wait as well. I don't know if that's gonna help. I'll just reply with understood. I'll wait. Understood. I'll wait. I mean, it's pretty early in the day. I can wait. I'll wait a whole hour though. Maybe it might not be exactly an hour, but I won't make you wait though. The next thing you'll see will be an hour later. As I've been sitting here waiting for this hour, I read up on the sign that says this property is listed as a member of the Otago Anti-Poaching Initiative. So I searched up what that was, came across a news story from December 2011. So farmers from Pewee and Blue Duck catchments authorising police to act as their agents in matters of trespass as part of an ongoing anti-poaching initiative, which will come into effect over the next 2 weeks and stand for an initial 2-year period. So it's now 2022. So I'd say this thing ran into place across the board. Police cannot normally trespass someone from private property without the owner's consent, but this initiative streamlines the process by which police could catch people who were hunting on private property. So poaching, I didn't even know what poaching was, but apparently poaching here in New Zealand, people shoot deer? So is this a deer farm then? Or, I mean, there's a lot of sheep around. So are people shooting, well, it says here people are shooting deer, but you can't just go and sell it. Then they take it onto the black market and flog it off at restaurants. So yeah, that seems like what the gist of this blockade is. Like, you can't come onto this land because even though all I want to do is take a walk and shoot some video, people want to come on and shoot the livestock. It's a shame, isn't it? But it also says how expensive it is to insure livestock. And oh well, that's just finished conversation with the landowner. It's taken a long time. It's 20 to 1 in the afternoon. That took a long time. I'm just a little despondent about this because the chain of comments sort of said, I read that, I just want to take a walk. He said, sorry, that can't happen, it's private property. Then I said, can I call you? And he said, in 1 hour, but no access at the moment. So I said, understood. So I waited an hour. Then I called and went to the keeper again. But then he said, I'll call you back in 10. So then I waited another half an hour and he didn't call back. So then I called him and he did answer, which this is where the conversation went to what I wanted to do, which is to walk along here and scour back up around and go over the top to join up to the Queenstown time walk. Now, the gentleman, I thought his name was John, but I think it was something else. He owns all of this land, and the way he spoke was that he's donated the front of the hill to public access, so that Queenstown Hill walk is allowed to happen because they've allowed the access. So and that's all they're willing to give. They're not willing to give access on this backside of the hill. And that's their right, you know, of course they can choose to do what they will with their land. So then I just asked, out of curiosity, what's the option of me walking along the riverbank and doing the other walk that I was thinking of, which is the one that would get me back out towards the Twin Rivers where the Karawara and the Shotover join up. And then he started talking about, what did he call it? He said, the crown case or the crown something royal. And he said, I know what you're going to say. And I wasn't going to say that. I was just thinking logistically, is it possible? I mean, it looks fine on both sides of the river there, but then of course it might get into a tight spot. And he just said, no, there's no way you can get through there without accessing their land. So that leaves me in a dilly of a pickle and also a huge delay because it's already almost 1 p.m. and I haven't done anything. Yeah, I guess I'm going to, I don't know. I guess I might go down to the Morning Star Peninsula again. We've been down there before, but yeah, I'm pretty despondent on that, but it's his private property. It's his right. Yeah, so I guess I might end this here, or I might find something to do somewhere else. I kind of think I might just walk into Arthur's Point and then just come down to the river and chill. Yeah, we'll see. I'm out of here though. I've enjoyed this sign for the last almost 2 hours. I've read everything. I've learned all about poaching and met the neighbors. They came in a bunch of times. These guys here, they were lovely. And now I say, ta-ta, fence. See you later. No access. Not too sure what I'm doing now. I'm just wandering around trying to have a look at some areas I've never seen. What is going on here? How come these are mailboxes? What is this, like a postal area? These houses, what is this? 1A Maple Court, 11 Matthias, 39, 8 Matthias, Amber Close. So all these letterboxes are for houses in here that don't have mailboxes. So the postie doesn't have to go into the actual suburb. They can just come up and go bang, 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 bang. Look at these ones, skeezers. Oh, hello, cheers. I'll have one of those, thanks. Giddy up, bugger. You kind of see that something sort of similar in the country in Australia, like when there's like one house, but the house is like miles back on a road and the letterbox is on the main road, but this is just like a little suburb. Arthur's Point. And there it is, folks, the mighty Shotover. And what we're doing here, we've actually been up here before on the other side of the river. That's Morning Star Reserve, well, we'll get to it momentarily. And I guess we're gonna see what this side of the river entails. We're gonna head up to the rapids. And that'll be the Oxenbridge Tunnel, right? I think so. And here we are at the start of the track. Okay. The sign did say steep drop-offs. Check this steep drop-off. Oh no. Well, I guess this is where the track stops. So this is the tunnel entrance down below us. We talked about this when we were here last time, the Oxenbridge Tunnel. To cut a long story short, they were trying to direct water flow in a certain way to mine gold out of the rivers, and yeah, it's a long process. They cut this tunnel and it didn't actually work. They didn't quite get the levels right and blah blah blah. But I thought we'd be able to see the opening. We're too high to see anything. The tunnel would have gone below where I'm sitting right now. Now I am sitting on the edge here, but I feel relatively safe here. I've still got a fair distance between me and the edge, and it's a solid rock. It's not like an overhang, it's a solid cliff rock. So I don't feel like it's gonna wobble and break off. I'm just thinking a little bit more about what happened this morning at that gate at the Waddy's Track gate. Two things stood out, what the gentleman, I don't recall his name, but what he said. First thing was that he made a point that he was being generous by giving access to the front. I mean, that's the hill right there, right? That's Queenstown Hill, but that's the back of it. So essentially, he's given the front face of that to the public, but he's keeping the back side of it to himself. And I guess I just thought about that, and I was thinking, kind of sucks that we've come to that in this day and age, like where land, I mean, people buy land, of course, and they own it, but like, it's not like I was gonna build on the land, or all I'm doing is walking on the land and enjoying the land. And the other, and that was just the generosity of him to give that land to everybody on the front but not the back was just a little strange, I thought. And then it got me thinking about the other thing he said in regards to they don't want any video or any photography on this side of the mountain. It's kind of lame, right? Like, imagine there was an earthquake, of which there are quite a few in this country, and this entire face fell off and no longer existed. Then you'd want documentation of what it did once look like. And like, even just being up here at this Oxenbridge tunnel, imagine there was no photographs. Imagine no one said, back in the day, like in the 20s or whatever, oh, you can't draw, or you can't sketch this, or I don't want you to record, I don't want you to preserve this or document this. So that struck a chord with me, that he said we don't want any videos on this side of the mountain. We want to keep that separate. I was just like, yeah, that might be well and true for you right now in your generation, but go forward multiple generations, and if the landscape has changed dramatically due to whatever earthquake or change in the water, whatever it is, the only way to have documentation is if someone's documented it. And yeah, that's what's playing on my mind right now. And it's not really a huge thing, like I'm not really that fussed about it, but it did stick out with me. Again, it's his choice to do what he wants on his property, it's his land. I probably should do a bit of research on the guy. Hey, like, how much else of Queenstown does he own, kind of thing? Like, are we talking like, yeah, like a big player in the land game? Is that even a thing? I don't know. Either way, I don't think I'm breaching anyone's private property here, trespassing. I'm sitting up here enjoying the shot over, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's not what I wanted to do today though, but it's still lovely. This is where I might leave this vlog, next to a raging torrent. Behind me is the Queenstown Hill, which we didn't get to scale. I might just turn this around and give you a view of that, but if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to all the YouTube things. Is that a good view? Queenstown Hill, the one we didn't go up. Anyway, I did the best I could. I'll see you on the next upload.